How's everything holding up for you?
It's good. We had a physical practice today, and from the game and everything, I played 83 snaps and feel pretty good. Just normal game soreness, nothing too big.
Offense line's been a little bit beaten up this year. You guys had one of your best performances, it seemed like, in this last game. Did you guys feel like you had a better performance, or was it more Dobbs kind of escaping? What was your take on it?
I feel like everything just kind of came together for us as an offense. Obviously, I think I don't really care who they put back there behind us. Whatever quarterback's there, I'm okay with, and all the guys are too. And it's just this game was just a culmination of all of our, the offensive line's hard work, and it just finally, showed.
Did the meeting room feel a little bit different this time when you guys got in there right after the game for the offensive line?
Yeah, I mean we kind of dissect every game, amongst ourselves and with Coach Mo, and we were a little more proud of our effort this week.
Jacob, when you were going in the game, did you think about the knee at all, or did you worry about it at all, or did it kind of just disappear from your mind?
No, I mean ever since Ole Miss, I haven't really worried about it. It's just once I got those reps in practice and it felt fine. I play SEC defensive ends at practice every day, so there's no change really in the game.
When did you start thinking realistically that, hey, I can give it a go?
I think the first time I started doing individual and stuff was kind of Florida week on like a Thursday or something, and then really did more individual on UTC week, and that's when I really just felt like it was pretty good.
Did having a more mobile quarterback back there change the way you played or your confidence or anything, just knowing that he could kind of get away from trouble if he needed to?
I mean, with Dobbs back there, I mean, we really, like I said, we really don't care who's back there. We'll block for anybody, and knowing that he could run kind of opened up our offense a little bit with a dynamic quarterback like that, and so we knew some of the play calls were going to be different as opposed to having Peterman or Worley in there.
Jacob, Coach Jones talked about you guys going into last week, maybe had different game plans for Nathan and for Josh. How different is it when Josh is in there? Is there more design kind of quarterback runs?
Yeah, I mean, Coach Jake likes to make a separate game plan for all the quarterbacks, and we just kind of had all of them lined up, and we as offensive linemen, we don't know which one's going to be in there till that we get in that huddle, and so we're just kind of ready for whatever. We know all the game plans, we know what's going to be coming our way, and we're just prepared.
With a guy that can maneuver like that, is your head a little more on a swivel, watching for maybe him to break out of the pocket?
You have to set a little differently. Just knowing that the defensive ends are going to rush differently because the quarterback's a threat now to run, and so you set differently on them because of the way their rush happens, because they're more contained instead of really jetting upfield trying to get in the pocket.
How much does it change a front seven, a defensive front seven? I mean, can you tell all the way back to the linebackers that they're a little bit more on their heels?
I don't think any defense kind of plays on their heels like that. I've never played defense in my life, so I wouldn't know. The only thing we really read is alignments and stuff, and there's not really a big change. I don't think so.
Jacob, were you surprised that you went through the whole game?
Not really.
I guess since the five of you that were out there had maybe y'all's best performance of the year, do you want to go with that five again, or how do you guys handle that as an offensive line with guys getting healthy also?
Coach Mo plays the best five, and however we're matching up that week together, and in the scheme of things, and whoever the best five up there, they're going to play, and that's who we're going to roll with.
Jacob, what does it say about Kyler that he's started at 3 different spots in the first 8 games this year?
Oh yeah, Kyler, he's a heck of an athlete, man. I mean, he's playing everything. He can play center, guard, tackle, left, right, doesn't matter to him. And I really admire the fact that he's so dynamic and can play so many positions.
How many snaps did you play Saturday?
83. Yeah.
Was there any point that you started to feel tired, maybe more than normal?
I mean, it was my first full game back, and really the first full game I've played all year since I didn't play the full game against Utah State, sorry. And it was a little different. I mean, just got that normal game soreness and just kind of one of those things that, get a feel for it. And, you're a little more winded, but nothing you can't handle.
Just the way the offense played in general, how much confidence can that give y'all moving forward now?
As far as?
Just for the rest of your games, just the way y'all played last week to be able to move the ball in Alabama, how much confidence can that give you?
Oh, yeah. Moving the ball, against the defenses that we've played in the past, obviously that gives us a lot of confidence just going forward, just because, that's great competition. And we play great competition across the SEC. But, just being able to move the ball against that front that was, coming into the game pretty highly touted, it's a confidence booster for us O-line guys.
What does that mean? You guys still have a shot at a winning season at a bowl bid. What could that mean to the program going forward?
Yeah, the last time I went to a bowl game was my redshirt year, and that was a long time ago. And it was a lot of fun. Some of the most fun I've ever had. And I didn't even play, so I can't imagine what being out there playing the whole game would be like. So it's going to be great.
What would it mean to the program that it hasn't had that kind of?
Obviously, it means a lot to the program just because we're trying to change the culture around here, and going to a bowl game is the first step in that.
Have you talked to the players about what it's like? Because I think you're one of the only people who's kind of experienced it.
Yeah, some of the guys ask, what's it like? How does it happen? You explain you got 15 more practices, and you explain how there's certain events you get to go to, and it's just, it's ultimately a football game, but you got like a whole month leading up to it, and it's really just a lot of fun. You get a lot of great maturity and experience from it.
We'll do one more.
Good.